Ba-da-da-da-da. Good evening. I'm not turned to the screen yet. I'm setting up the music. And my folder, my music folder won't open up. I hope everybody's doing good. I'm literally just walking in the door. I had the stuff set up from earlier. So I'm just trying to see what I could play here. Oh, I'm not even in the screen. I always ask if the music is too loud, but I should know by now because it usually stays on the same volume. Okay, I think I'm good now. It's always them first 3 or 4 minutes. Let me turn the video down. Hey, Latoya. Hi, Denise. How are you? Hope you're doing well. I know it's later in the evening for you. I'm wiping my little crystal off. Um, I'm using this now instead of that bowl because of the last time I got scared when I used the bowl and I thought it was a spider on it. So this is actually it's a little globe, and this was actually a gift. Let me try to wipe it a little better so you guys can see it. And it feels so comfortable under my hand. It was a gift for my birthday. My brother's best friend bought this for me. You nearly finished your video? Oh yeah, you said that. Your video editing course. So it's a constellation inside of it. I don't know if you could see it. It's a Libra constellation inside of it. Let me put my glove under it. Yeah, because you could see the scale is right there, and then the lady is right there, and then right there it says Libra. It's on this stand. I was looking at it like these stands, the way it's set up, it's almost like the crystals everybody uses, and I got enough of those. So I was like, you know what? Let me try this. And I started it's oh my gosh, it's like so comfortable. Hi Gigi Marie. Thank you for coming. Hi Dari. So I was trying to make up my mind what type of nails I wanted to do today, and it was kind of hard. You know, sometimes it's kind of hard to follow behind and observe like day that everybody celebrates, and then it being Halloween with all the kids and the fun and decorations and stuff. I didn't want to go like too conservative. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Latoya. I guess I have to approve it because it says whether to show it or hide it. And so I was like, yeah, what can I do? I got ideas. I have like so many ideas and designs lined up. But the problem that I'm having is sitting down and doing the designs or sitting down and editing what I've recorded. And what I've recorded so far, I just didn't, I don't know. I wasn't feeling it for today, right after like this November the 1st, right? So what I'm doing is I'm looking up the community tab and see which nails, because I have them both out here. I have the I think these are the square. Either way, 2 boxes of nails out here, square or tapered. So let me look at this community tab real quick. We got 10 comments. Okay, tapered 1, square 1, square 2, tapered 2. That's when we tied. And then Biscuit came in and broke the tie. Square had 3 votes, guys. So square one on this one today. You guys are like, aw, hey Jen, how you doing? You need to be in blue. Wait a minute, I thought I did that the other day. I'll double check it again. I literally put you on there. At least I thought I did. But you know what? Crazy things are still happening. YouTube is making so many changes. And even like earlier today, I commented on something and then it showed up in one of my other posts. And I was like, what is going on? What is really going on? You were just editing? Yeah, that girl editing. I'm doing good. How are you? Okay, so square one this time around. So maybe I'll do the tapered next time because the last set was tapered. And actually, traffic got the best of me because I literally just sat down. And I was hoping to get this part done, but the Gel X method, it ain't going to take long because I'm not even going to be doing prep because of my hand. How are you guys? Jen, how do I go in while I'm live and assigning a moderator? Because I did it, when I listed her, you know, like during away time. I was sitting down like the day before yesterday or something like that while I was watching videos. And I assigned her moderator, but it sure ain't showing up in blue. Because I made the special announcement and everything. Okay, so before I put these nails on so I don't mess up, which I probably will anyway, because Gel X method, it be giving me the flux sometimes. So what I have is I have this color of Madam Glam that I'm going to use. This is like a neutral color between all the purple loves and the pink people, right? Because that cross between like purple and pinkish fuchsia. YouTube is acting up, ain't it? So that's the color I'm going to use. I was going to combine it with this, but I was like, no, you know what? We're going to go one color today. Make this simpler. As I always say simple, and people say, don't be simple. You seen somebody gluing nails to the rubber gloves for, yeah, they've been doing that for Halloween. They've been putting like the gloves on like this and gluing the long stilettos. Oh, you usually do it on the desktop in settings. Not a pink person, and that's a nice color. Thank you. You know, I always try to think of colors that I haven't done yet. So I got these stickers. My thing is I've been trying to use everything that I have, coming up with ideas for everything that I have. So if you're a content creator, you know, do you just collect things and then you forget about them? I know sometimes I forget about stuff. It gets put on a shelf and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have such and such. So I've been going through stuff and there's like these metallic, what do you call it, holographic or rainbow like stickers. And I felt like, okay, cheerful enough right behind a Halloween instead of going straight, you know, wherever else. Girl, I always be matching my flowers. Aren't they cute? So they come in all these different patterns. So I felt like these would look so cute up against this pinkish purple fuchsia. This is Madam Glam, and it's called Pop the Champagne. So let me just kind of flicker this around so you can see the color is in there. And I'm trying to watch myself, but the video is delayed too. And why did my music stop? I was gonna start jamming, y'all. So I've already cut shapes. Thank goodness I did that. Okay, so I'm gonna do the Gel X, and this is just gonna be for, and I don't know if I'm gonna include the Gel X part when once the video is posted. I might edit it and separate it into a how-to. So for anybody that's new, the Gel X method, the first thing you want to do is make sure you size your nails, okay? And you want to make sure that they cover from sidewall to sidewall, especially these tapered nails in particular are soft gel nails. So they're going to tighten. So you want to make sure that they don't fall short sidewall to sidewall. Okay, because when they cure, they're going to get tighter, right? And then you want to make sure that it properly fits the arch so that it doesn't look like a press-on. You want it to look as realistic as possible. So you're always going to do a little bit of shaping. And I usually take a 180 grit file. Especially for me, it doesn't take a lot. I usually just need to do the corners. And this is just for demonstration. And what I like about these gel ones is, I want you to take a look. Look at how thin. I hope you guys can see that. Let me raise this light. Look at how thin right there at the arch of the nail, right where the cuticle area is. So when you place it, it doesn't even look like there's a ledge there. And that's what I like about these, just like that. And please excuse my hands. Most of you guys know that I have a condition with my hands. It's starting to come along. Oh, by the way, my onycholysis, these two nails are pretty much grown out. I remember when I did the YouTube short, it was pulling off right to right there. And this one was down here, so they're growing out. But then again, you know what? I haven't been wearing any nails either. So it did it again. So how? Okay. So. Okay, give me a second. I'm trying to do this upload. You know what's funny? I would die if I accidentally clicked on a different name that was similar to yours. Oh, maybe I didn't hit save when I did it. Okay, I put it in again. So I don't know if your old comments are going to turn blue. Maybe your next comment will. Okay, so that's what you want to do. And then lastly, whatever length you want to. But primarily because when they're manufactured, they're usually attached on some type of a strand or, you know, a strip. So you definitely want to cut that, not cut, but file that off. So I'm going to do that real quick. Yeah, you blue Toya. Hey, hey, hey. Look at Toya, she in blue. Toya is the first moderator of the channel. Woot, woot. And I thank her so much. I thank her so much for her support. I said support. I know, right? Go Toya, go Toya, go Toya. So yeah, just a quick Gel X method. And then today I'm going to cut this short of putting base coat on. We're just going to go straight in with the one color. And then we're just going to start doing the stickers since they're pre-cut. Watch out. She's got a weapon. Oh, this one was cut. So you know what, one of the things that is a pet peeve, kind of, not a real big pet peeve, but it just it kind of gets under my skin. You guys notice when you buy these nails, it doesn't matter full coverage or half cover tip, that the thumb is like this long, right? The thumb is this long and the other nails are shorter than the thumb. Or better yet, a lot of the times the middle finger is like super long too, beyond all the other fingers. And it just kind of rattles my cage a little bit. It doesn't make sense to me because like your middle finger, if it's already longer than your other fingers, that's going to make that nail even more longer. And especially if you're using tapered tips, what it's going to do is when you have to cut it down to match up with the other nails, it's going to take away that taper. So yeah, that's my pet peeve, guys. You was a mom for your son until you commented on him doing a 24-hour live. He did a 24-hour live stream. Yeah, some press-ons are like that, right? Hey, DG, I was just in here complaining. Talking about some nail tips and full cover nails. But you guys feel me on that, because, I mean, I'm a nail tech and I don't understand the logic in it. So if you do, please, by all means, let me know. You think you're still a mom for your son and he hasn't streamed for years? You do, you mod a bit on Twitch. What do you guys say to people? Like if I'm mod for somebody, I would go in and even if I don't mod for anybody, if I go in on a friend's channel, I would be like, hey, click the like button. You know, if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. So, Gigi Marie, your picture looks familiar. I'm not saying you look familiar like I'm trying to spy or nothing like that or dig, but your picture looks familiar. You be watching the nail channels. Do you have a channel? So you know what I decided to do? I'm just going to do this on stands. Look at Toya going to town in her blue, The post in the Discord link. Now I know how to do moderators. Oh, so DG, yeah, I was talking right before you came in, I was talking about how these nails, full coverage or half cover, it doesn't matter. I'm trying to understand the logic in the manufacturers making the thumbs so long. Perhaps because the thumb is, you know, where it's situated on your hand, so they feel like they got to get the thumb further down, but they just be way too long past the other nails. And then a lot of times the middle finger is extra long too. And if it's a tapered nail, you lose your taper when you have to cut it down. There are times when I don't even bother cutting it down. She is, isn't she? Okay, so again, like I said, I'm just going straight in with the color. No base coat today, guys, but typically you would do a base coat. I wasn't going to use a stand, but you know what I am now. You new subscriber, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Glad to have you. When I do lives, you got what you're gonna get. I'm just the way I am. Okay, so the color's gonna go on all the nails. I had some stones picked out. That's cute color. And this gives my hand a rest too. I'm a little bit thrown because of the time that I've spent away the last couple of days focusing on something else. I have something going on and I'm about ready to burst, but I you know, sometimes you don't want to talk about things until it's a definite for sure. I confirmed something earlier today and I'm real happy. So I'm really excited. It'll be in a couple of weeks, guys. So yeah, Halloween. And I know I'll be talking all over the place, don't I? But I'm talking like we would if you guys were in the room. You know, how we be having conversations. We could be on 3 different conversations at the same time. Be talking about that party we went to, and then be talking about making some coffee, and then be talking about some what kind of shopping you gonna go do. Yeah, we be on multiple subjects. Really what it is I think this is one of them. Yeah, the magnet is kind of weak on there. It's time for me to get some new stands. Yeah, that magnet is not very strong anymore. So yeah, I'll be talking about everything. It was something that I was going to talk about. I'm going to look it up when I put this in the lamp. And that's pretty much really what I do when I go live. It's to connect with you guys. You know, it's to connect with everybody. It's to chat. It's about the design too, but more so to connect with everybody. Oh, so I know one of the things I was going to tell. Yeah, the color is, Jen, this is a color block for you, girl. Didn't you just get some stuff to match this? Denise came up with an idea when I did the anti-Valentine witch drowning in the cauldron. And she said, you should, because I don't, you know, celebrate the holiday. Actually, I don't celebrate holidays. She said, you should do an anti-series. And I thought that was such a good idea. If I can come up with stuff, I probably more than likely will do that. Toya is lit. She is super lit. And most of you guys in here pretty much know each other. Um, am I getting the Advent box? You getting it, DG? DG is into using them good, high quality products. I know. I think, didn't you get the Advent box last season? Can't remember if you mentioned it. Okay, so this is going to get cured for 30 seconds. Yeah, I like this color. And then see, did I even cut this down? Barely. See how it just, to me, visually, unless my eyes is playing tricks on me again, and I'm going to turn that into the remake song, right? It looks smaller than the other ones. You better get it together. Hey, bats to get it together. 30 seconds. Okay, let me look up. What was I going to tell you guys? Oh yeah, so those nail stickers, these stickers that I'm going to be using, or the sticker, I chose the one with the spiral on it. The little spirals, so I cut them up. Yeah, I was going to talk about Denise making that suggestion. Um, look at me, I lost my place. DG, I was going to ask you to be a moderator too. Okay, I'm gonna throw another coat. Why did I close it? I'm gonna throw another coat. Yeah, I really appreciate it. And then especially now, because I'm doing them a little earlier. Hey, Jeannie, you know what? I didn't notice until I was about to click into mine that you were you doing the glitters live? Because no, that wasn't live because I watched that video. No, you don't have to do anything. You just like I'll assign you and then you just if anybody gets unruly, like last week, we had like one of the sex people. We had a sex person in here. They were trying to solicit some. They were trying to solicit in here. Then you just block them. You get rid of them. And like I've been on channels where the moderators will make sure people don't solicit, which I thought that was really cool, because I had that happen. I have had that happen. You guys wouldn't know because it didn't happen during a live, but they're moderators that'll, post messages while the chat is going saying, hey, there's no soliciting because people will come on here and it'll be people of your same, it'll be people of the same, what you're doing, like nails or hair or whatever. Oh, right, right, right. You're right. I saw the glitter and you were doing Polly Joe. Girl, you on fire today, huh? So congratulations, Denise. So when you gonna start posting, girl? But yeah, and there I go, switching conversations. So y'all gotta keep up. Cause this I do this up me and my friends talk. I can't do it no other way. Oh, you can throw them out and put them. Now, see yeah. I'm glad you're letting her know, Toya, because I don't know that part. I just figured out how to Jeannie. I just figured out how to put you on there. I just kept searching around and searching around. And then you just post, see, there goes that one, it's loose. You just post requests saying, hey, click the like button, don't forget to subscribe. And then, like I said in the other one, there were moderators that make sure people know that don't come up in here soliciting your own stuff. That's why you have a channel. Yeah, you know what? It really, well, it was kind of self-promotion, and it wasn't in a live because I wasn't doing lives at that time, but there was someone, and I'm not going to mention any names because this person's name, some people may be familiar with. It's been a while. I haven't seen her, but I did a set of press-ons, and it was in Bougie Nails on a Budget, and somebody was like, oh, those are fire, make some for me, right? And then this person jumps in the middle and goes, oh yeah, you know what, I can make them and you can buy them from me. um mm, um I held my tongue and I dealt with it off to the side because I actually really wanted to snap. But doesn't have an okay. I made a video yesterday, just got to edit, but discovered my camera doesn't have an external port, so getting another one. Okay. Yeah, that was very, very rude. And this person continued to come on, watching my content and asking this question and that question, which I didn't mind. But then I started adding things up, and two and two went together. Okay. It added up to four for show. And she was asking because I believe she may have even been copying some work and selling it. I've never said anything about it. If you do, if you are inspired by my work or probably anyone else's, all you have to do is just express that. But it was, it was what she did. Like, no, you can come buy them for me, girl. You don't know me. On Twitch, you get people saying, follow me. And then they tell people to follow that person away from the chat that they're in. Oh my gosh. You know what? I care for my channel to grow, but I'm not about that life. I'm just not about going, I'm not into going that route. I am really proud of my my honest growth. I'm proud of what's going on here. Oh, look at Zoe. No. So that was something else that I was going to talk about. I want to thank anybody that's watching uh who has not subscribed or joined this family. I don't know everything about technology, but even like my friends, you know, some friends, some people that I know, they that's my son coming in. They some people watch on television or however people watch, so they may or may not be able to. I don't know how it works, but I do thank you. I thank anyone for coming and offering even that time of support. But when you get a chance, it would be even greater if you would subscribe to the channel and hit the like button and let me know if you like my channel and you enjoy being here. Okay, so all it is putting the stickers, the patterns on each nail. What? What happened? Oh, it is? What do you ask for, the key? Of what? Is he gone? Oh, he must have saw I was doing this, huh? That was my god brother, guys. So I am just gonna randomly put the and these are delicate. I was about to see it and I just pulled that, but that's okay. It still go on there. You two, you see 8. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna stick this on. Wait a minute. That's not what I was doing. And whenever I get in these lives, I get distracted. I was gonna put base coat on and cure it first. Hey sis, my nails by Jana. Yeah, you can't comment on a TV. See, and all those things I'm not familiar with, okay? So I just want to thank everybody. I do. I appreciate it all the way around. And as a matter of fact, while we're here, Jeannie just signed in, and that's the nail Jeannie. Let me go back. Jeannie, why am I messing up? Hey, girl, did you shop today? Okay, I wanted to make sure I get the channel name right. The Nail Jeannie SC. That's Jeannie, and she's in South Carolina, and she's recently started her YouTube channel. She's a nail tube. She's a nail tuber, part of this family now, and I'm part of hers as well. She's a licensed nail tech, and she did. If I remember right, I seen your video, girl. You got you a whole spread of a nail setup room. So go check her out. She's doing press-ons. She's on. Jeannie, you got to put it in there because I'm trying to do all this by memory. Okay. Is it? Never mind. I told you I had your page open because I'm still trying to decide. She is on Shopify. And she's doing press on, so offer her your support. She's on her way to how many subscribers, Jeannie? And you know what? I love doing the lives like this. As a matter of fact, her lives are similar, you know, just down to earth. Just sit down and talk. Come on in the nail room and let's just talk. We don't have to make this a formal thing. I wanted to remember I said before, I wanted to steer away from it being formal because we do enough of that when we create the content. You know, we get into too much, we get into enough learning all the technicals and stuff like that. So I wanted to keep this part of it more chatter, you know, relax, come in with your soda pop. I ain't got no cherry Pepsi today though. They didn't, sometimes it's hard for me to find it, you know, come in with your slushy, your coffee, whatever you come in with. Let's just sit down and talk in the nail room. So I'm going to do this base coat. And the reason why I'm doing this base coat, which is something that I wanted to make a point to explain. And I'm so glad I caught myself forgetting it. Is because these stickers, and if you have stickers too, you need to, test them first before you put them on the nails, because sometimes in your room with the change of temperatures and all that goes on, um, they can become brittle and dry in time. Okay. Maybe lose some of its stickiness. Now, these stickers are soft, so they're still pretty pliable. They're pretty flexible. So I know they will stick on, but I'm just doing the base coat as added reassurance. I'm going to do that thumb last. So I'm going to cure that base coat for 30 seconds. So if you're if your stickers that you're using are old, or possibly you've had them for a while, which I think I've had these probably, I want to say maybe close to 2 years, because I did a set of bougie nails on a budget with these, and I was going to pull them up and show them to you, but I did a set of bougie nails on budget with these stickers, not this pattern, one of the other patterns. So I've had them for a while. So the base coat is just for added reassurance. Okay. And I don't know why Jeannie's comments are doing that. So Jeannie is saying that and I just made it visible. Her comments is saying she's trying to reach her 500 subscribers. Yeah, love and formal, right, DG? Because everybody, there's so many people that's trying to be so, I ain't trying to be technical, and I'm not putting them down. I'm just talking real. You say? Oh, Dari, thank you. Subs are free, and I like to give when I can. I appreciate that. You just branched out. Girl, I thought you've been doing acrylic. And there's so much about acrylic. There is so much about acrylic, guys. Yeah, they could be so cute and colorful. So just, just a little bit, it's like just a little bit more right after Halloween. And I can't even see like how you guys see the numbers. Close that up. I can't even see like how many people, it's the way my screen is stretched. Make sure that wasn't, I didn't spill that over. So I'm going to put the base coat on the thumb and put it in there. Okay, so how you liking it, Dari? And which brands have you chosen? Because I see also, what I notice is I see variations of opinions in certain brands. So you really have to know acrylics. I do my own assessment on acrylic. You got two $10 Moravan kits, and your first set lasted 3 weeks. You put a layer of gel down first. Gel base coat? You wish it was a little slower setting. Oh, well, that's good. I'm glad for you. That monomer though, whew, did it knock you out? Okay, so I managed to do that. And these are just going to go randomly. And that's really... You guys want me to do bling? I don't have to. I left one glove off because it could be so hard. Um, sometimes with these gloves on. And yeah, it sticks better once the base coat is on there. I have I have sort of fell out with my acrylic supplier. They keep sacking their ambassadors without telling them. They just get blocked from the site, no explanation. Yeah. They keep sacking their ambassadors. They're jacking them around. That ain't cool. That's not cool. Hey, you guys notice that? I mean, I only do certain things, and the white powder from the first kit sets up perfectly with the Morvan. You know what? It does, because I did have that Morvan kit. I don't know if you guys remember. It was, I want to say the Morvan kit is one of the contributions that my son did that I showed, and I did play around with it. Thank you, Jeannie. It's doing it to Toya again. I don't understand. And anything excess that's hanging off the sides can be filed down smooth at the edges. The first one I did, I put it all over the nail. I'll show it to you. This was like, because I wanted to see how well they were sticking before I started using them. And it wasn't sticking all that well. So I put it all over the nail. This was the first test run. And right here, you'll see a buckle. And this is the reason why I'm suggesting test your stickers before you use them. Okay, make sure that there's no buckling. And then these, they have a little stretch to them. So you can even stretch these a little bit to make them lay flat as well. Yeah, I got the yellow with 2 glitters and the 3 blues kit came. Oh, okay, I didn't get that one. You always mess up the sides on stickers. When I do stickers, well, this one was just for sake of having a pattern on top. But if I typically do stickers, I will pull, not over pull, but I will pull to the sides and make sure I'm touching the underneath before I do any kind of capping or closing it in. I would make sure I underneath. And then when I file, I will file. I'm hoping you guys can see the angle. Let me move this stand off of it so you can see. If I file, I'm not going to file super straight up and down, because what you're going to be doing is creating a edge right there, an open edge. I will be filing down, lift the file away, down, lift the file away, down. So that's how I would be filing at an angle. So it's getting it more so underneath. That's how I would be doing it. Oh, thank you. I mess up the sides sometimes too, so don't feel bad. It's not always you. So, you know, we tend to beat ourselves up. And I used to do the same thing. And sometimes I still do. But don't beat yourselves up, guys. Do not do that. Because sometimes it is product. Not all the time, but, you know, sometimes it can be product and not you. And remember, it was somebody just talking about, I can't remember who it was. Sometimes I fall asleep with videos playing. Who does that? Do you guys do that too? And I remember hearing somebody say, who was it said, was talking about that, how we be beating ourselves up. I think I'm gonna go without bling because I'm liking the colors. I'm liking the colors. And these magnets, oh my gosh, you got these magnets are moving around too much on me. Okay. Oh, you always have a white noise video playing? Now, is that actually relaxing? Because I've never tried it. Yeah, why did I stop? We stopped at Popeyes, okay? And I love it when I get people like this. Just like, don't follow. Well, I ain't gonna say I love it when I get people that don't follow the policies and the protocol. But the guy was in the driveway. He's like, "Welcome to Popeyes. Can I help you?" And I told him what I wanted. Then I started asking questions, right, about the sandwich, if it was real spicy or whatever. And so he's like, no, it ain't that spicy. And I was like, okay, well, just in case, can you just go easy on the sauce or whatever it is you guys put on? Oh yeah, hold on. Okay, I'm back. What's that you said you wanted? I'm like, I said I wanted 2 sandwiches. And I ordered the rest of the stuff we were getting. And he was just so informal, you know, and it was just so hilarious to talk to him. I love it when I get people like that. They were chattering in the background. I could hear somebody talking about getting their hair done. And he's like, hold on. You think they have spicy and mild? Okay, so I'm just going to kind of cut away a little bit of this one because I didn't do this one. Latoya, that's why I said go easy, right? Because I'm not into hot food. My son will tear up some hot food. Me, I like, we were talking about that too. I'm more into the sour type hot, you know, where it's more sour than it is actual cayenne burning your mouth hot. Because really, how can you enjoy some food like that? Is there anybody here that does eat their food spicy, super duper hot like that? I can't do it. I can't even taste the food. I can't even taste anything like that. There's this one channel. He just has this bedtime story that knocks you out. You're like sleepers, so just car going by can wait. Oh, okay. So it does help, huh? Girl, I sleep like a rock. And then when I cut too, also when I cut from underneath. You guys see me doing this, but I'm actually holding it at an angle, and the cut is from underneath. And so you can see how it reached the edge perfectly right there. You guys see that? Okay, so I'm just going to use my silicone tool and kind of rub any air pockets out, and then go over it with top coat. Wait a minute, what about a parrot? Right, I don't want my food to bite me. It's my job to bite it, right? Oh, Dari, my parrot likes to sit on my shoulder and leaves you kisses. That's cute. And it's when they talk, when they, you know, when it's important. It's when, like, certain birds, when they make noises when they shouldn't, like when you're sleeping or trying to watch TV or trying to do live nail video. So I'm just rubbing kind of like in between all the little designs. And if you could see what I mean about the lifting, because these are a little aged at this point, but they're just so pretty to me. And I'm loving the way they're looking on this fuchsia. So I'm just making it lay down. And when the top coat goes on, it'll be all right. It's gonna be all right. Yeah, Nail Genie is a sweetheart. She having so much fun on her channel. I've been enjoying going over there. Jeannie, I know that wasn't your first polygel, was it? DG, I'm gonna stick you in here when I put this in. Once I do the top coat and put this in the lamp, I'm gonna turn you blue. You love this. This is cute. Thank you. Thank you. Mine is a wild sparrow. He fell out of the nest and I couldn't get him back in. And as he's not a bird native to the US, you're allowed to keep them. And then when that happens, don't their mothers disown them? Like certain animals or the majority of animals, a lot of times when something happens to that baby, um, the mother of that breed or animal automatically disowns them. Or even if a foreign living uh being or animal touches them, they disown them, something like that. I only know about dogs, guys, and a little bit about cats because I used to own a cat, but I have been fascinated by the animal kingdom because I am an animal lover. So I'm going to cure this again real quick. I'm just going to use this for my thumb because it ain't even going to make it in the picture. Not this, the one I did previously. No, it was the first time you used polygel and you love it. Yeah, Rosalind's a pretty good polygel. DG, don't you use Rosalind too? Yeah, it's a pretty good polygel. It's firm, but it's soft enough when you touch it, it moves. Now, any polygel though, if you put it down and you leave it sitting there and you're doing something else before you, any polygel is going to start moving, on you and softening up. But for the most part, that Rosalind holds its consistency until you move it. I like it too. Yes. And then the top coat. I wonder how this would look. Let's not play the glossy matte game. I'm going to leave this glossy. Okay, so this one did pucker up. A thing to do with that is to wrap it in plastic. So let me show you that. So if you do get puckering, I don't know if the rubber glove touched it while it was in there. I'm just going to go around the edges. Try to seal it in. And I'm just going to I had some plastic. Oh, when the unexpected things do happen. I'll use a plastic bag for now because that's the only thing I have available in front of me. So the thing to do for that is to take it, wrap it and hold it down real tight. I've even seen people tape it down and then just hold that in the lamp. So I'm away and I'm in the lamp, guys. Well, you can still talk. Thank you, Jeannie. You like them? I got the stickers from Amazon. Oh, that's cute. He's an adorable boy. He likes looking for the new toys and picking them. He likes to eat your food. Animals are smart, aren't they? Okay, and here's the end result. And I know it looks strange. This is the pinky finger. They barely fit on these stands, and the tacky as always. So now it's flush. Can you guys see that? Because for some reason through my phone, it's looking like it's dull and dim. I got to do this one too. Yeah, animals are so smart. Like Sniper, he's been sick. He's been well on and off. But let me tell you, sharp minded. He know well. He's been with me since he was practically born, 8 weeks. And if it's 8 o'clock in the morning and it's an off day, and I say, hey, you want to go? You want to go, mommy? He'll look up and his ears will twitch. And if I ain't did nothing within an hour or so, he's up there laying and he's staring at the front door. Like, excuse me, ma'am. Loves to sit on your glasses and groom your eyebrows. They know, right? Animals are amazing. I see people use saran wrap, just anything plastic available to you. Just put it in there for 30 seconds and it'll go in place, which is what I should have did in the first place. But actually they weren't, I didn't see them sticking out when I first did them. And this one is sticking out because it's excess off on the side. Okay, so now goes on the base coat. And then I realized that's so cute. Yeah, I love animals. Hold on, DG. Let me put you in here. Look at Neil, DG. Yeah, I was waiting to tell you that, DG. Oh. Hold on. You know there's other DJs on here. I don't want to pick the wrong one. Wait a minute. Huh? Right here, what? Oh, what did he bring? I don't want to pick the wrong one because there's DG, there's DG DG. There's like 4 people and none of them look like it's yours. I think that's it, but that looks like a logo. DG, I'm gonna have to get with you on Insta. I'm gonna have to DM you because I don't want to be choosing the wrong name. I don't want to choose the wrong one because there's like, girl, you got some twins on here. And then I want to do at the end. Who does TikTok? Everybody know all the songs, not all the songs, but most of the TikTok like trends and stuff like that, where they do these are the new nails. I'm trying to catch up on some comments. It doesn't require a, I thought it would pick you up right away. It doesn't require an email, I don't think. I don't think it does. I thought it would pick you up right away, you know, like in association to the channel. Hi, Venus is Queen. You said you want tips on better organizing your nail supplies. And I'm not laughing at you. I figure you're saying that in a little bit of humor, right? Organize your nail supplies, things are missing. So are they missing and I'm saying this carefully, are they missing because of you doing nails? Because I know I can have that problem sometimes. Wait a minute. Did I just notice a demi-dome in here? You can't find some things? Okay, what type of things? Oh, yeah, girl, you got to come out of that putting everything in a bag. Like, what kind of bag? Do you tote your stuff around with you? If you're toting your stuff around with you, you know, they have those organization inserts you can get. Yeah, there's a lot of cute trends on TikTok, but I don't use it anymore. Did I notice glitters polished nails in here? I'm trying to finish putting this top coat on. So cute to me. You tired of the TikTok nail trends? I'm gonna wait until that's cured, and then you'll see me go. It is, you know, it was a little hard to show you filing it down on the sides because of the stands. Yeah, it's some wild stuff on TikTok, but there's a lot of informational stuff on TikTok too. There's some more nail art coming you guys' way too. I did a couple. Has anybody been seeing any of my YouTube shorts? Because that's basically what YouTube is doing now. They're going in the direction of, that's what I'm guessing. Yeah, you have, Latoya. You really have going in the direction of those TikTok kind of like trends. I think, at least I feel that. I see so many more of them popping up. And then I'll file that edge down too once it's all cured. And I'm curing top coat for 60 seconds. I could have swore I saw, what happened? Yeah, you guys. Yeah, I didn't know. Are you familiar with him? Or do you know him? Glitters Polished Nails. That's my nail sis too. There you are. Hey sis. How are things going? I know we haven't chatted. I miss you. And she has some of you guys are familiar with her. And she's a licensed nail tech, and she's been doing classes and has made a very big move recently in her life. And I'm hoping the best for her. Yeah, them TikTok trends can go. What do you think, guys? Bling or no bling? To bling or not to bling? I like them the way they are. I'm just going to stick the test one I did. That's because this was a, this, and see what I mean by the thumbnail? And it was actually longer than that. And this isn't from the square tips, but that's how long they be. I think that's curly cute. Curly cute. Bling, please, not too much. Okay, what I have is, I thought about this lava bling. Yeah, that is heartbreaking, right, Gigi? Okay, this lava bling, which is darker. And it may look like it doesn't sparkle much, but that is what's on that thumb. I'll take a little out so it'll spread a little more. So that's the darker stones that you see on that thumbnail. Then I have this. I'm not sure if this quite matches. Trying to get it all in camera for you. I know, right? It ain't got that thing if it ain't covered in bling. Or I'll just throw some AB crystals on there. The only reason why I didn't think about AB crystals is because, or the only reason why I didn't pull them out is because I felt, in my mind, I was thinking maybe they're too light for all the colorage that's on there. All the colorage. Look, I bought some molds. Then this has been in my drawer since, what's this? November now? I want to say this has been in my drawer since spring. I bought some molds thinking that they were smaller than this. These are too big. I got some letter molds already, but they're so teeny tiny. So I need something in between this size and the size that I already have. I'm thinking, I don't know. I think the lava ones look a little dark. So I'll just throw a couple of AB crystals on. Oh, guys, look. Look what I had sitting and waiting. She gonna wait till next one. We've been on here for quite a while, so she's gonna wait until next one. Or what I'll probably do is I will probably do it and then post a new picture. Post a new thumbnail. Okay, so let me close this back. And they're soft. And that's how I file them. File the excess off the side. Did I just shake you guys? Oh, so I was saying, even if you're watching by way of television and or however you're watching, I do thank you for your time with me. If you guys have been seeing any of my shorts, I have two. Thank you so much, sis. I was just talking to you, girl. Where you go? I miss you. I have two very special shorts coming up. Sometimes my content is pre-scheduled. So if you guys see something that I post, and if I'm not, I remember there was a time where I used to get right to comments like within the first hour or so. But if I'm not, it's because I'm busy working and it's probably been pre-scheduled. And that's how I get rid of the excess on the side. Thank you so much, sis. Now she made me a moderator on her channel. Let me just trim this one down. Oh, I'm sorry. I was supposed to be answering her question about organization. But yeah, they have like I don't know what kind of bag it is that you are using. Is it like a tote type, you know, that carries stuff? They have little insert organizers that you could put in there to have pockets where you could separate everything. And when you open up the bag, I thought you were talking about like desk organization. Okay, here come the bling. Here come the bling. I'm just going to drop a couple of drops of bling adhesive right here on my table and use it from there because we're only throwing a couple of them on. These are fun, right? You've been organizing it 3 years? Well, I know it better not take you long to get a video posted and up because I want to see. And just throwing a couple of stones. The stones, guys. The stones. I said that in my very first YouTube video on the channel. I was so excited to have some crystals. I was like, the stones, guys. The stones. Oh yes. Who said throw just a little bit on? Okay, I didn't notice that till now. There was a little bubbling right there. And you can sand that down. You could put when you do your top coat, you can get your buffer and buff that smooth and polish over it as well. So there's a little bit of troubleshooting for you. If you end up with a buckle like that, we're going to ignore it though, like it ain't even there. Because we ain't doing this for nobody. And plus, I was able to share some tips and tricks for you. Madam, she has several. They're cool. Several what? What do I got? Or is that somebody else? Oh, yeah, I got quite a few. I have nail design ones. I have a couple of funny humorous ones. I have some where I'm laying acrylic. Oh, speaking of which, that's what I was talking about earlier. So you know how like I noticed there are certain brands that, you know, I'm not real quick at thinking of nice things to say when it comes to stuff like this. I know I may sound sus right now, but there are like a few brands of acrylics that I hear mixed opinions of, and some of the not so great opinions. I'm just gonna leave it at I don't know what to say about them because I don't necessarily agree with them. because that very acrylic that a few people didn't have, or several people didn't have anything very positive to say about. If you saw my YouTube short, I did one where I was laying some pink shimmer acrylic, and everybody was blowing up about that one. And that's the one that a lot really wasn't said good about it. Ain't even gonna tell you the brand. So I I count on my own assessment. And then, you know, it's how you lay the acrylic. It's what you do. It's not always just the acrylic too. It's not always you, and it's not always the product. What do you think? What do you think? I'm just using a few different sizes and just putting a couple of stones throughout the pattern. And I like it. And I've even said some things about acrylic to help people in the past. I don't I don't see that being a habit by many people either. So we'll continue to talk like this during the lives, and I'll continue to share helpful things with you. I do my own thing. And you know, I like watching everybody's videos. So many people are, hey Biscuit, so glad to see you. Okay, Jim, I know you busy, girl. Thank you. So this is Biscuit, this is Madam Glam's Pop the Champagne, and just solid color. And then I use some stickers that I've had for close to 2 years now from Amazon. Look at Jeannie. You know she went shopping. I busted her out. Did you see my comment, Jeannie? I was like, I see you, girl. Going to get that peel off. So guys, Biscuit she has a nail channel. In fact, I was just watching theirs today. Sometimes if I don't get to see during the day, I'll come home and finish up watching videos. She did one on, what was that, Biscuit? The McCart, I want to say peel off, but they call this something peel it base, right? And I watched it. I'm considering a different peel off base because y'all know the struggle is real with these peel off base coats. So I really appreciated her review on it. You might want to check that out. And I'm just meeting Biscuit for the first time, but she all up in here in the shy, okay? So I'm happy to see a fellow sister from the Chi-Town area. And I like her videos too, just down to earth. Yeah, watch it, DG. Watch it, girl. I'm gonna leave it like this. Y'all said put some on, but not too much, right? Okay, shot love. That's right, shot town. I'm gonna leave them like this, guys. And I got them up on the stands all crooked. So that was my design idea for today. Coming off of Halloween, you know, where everybody's doing all these fantastic nail designs. And remember I was saying, I was feeling left out during certain celebrated days of the year because I don't do them. And so I have to come up with something a little unique. I don't do it just because people expect it. That's not part of my faith system. If I don't believe in it, I just don't. Now, what I did with the witch, yeah, okay. And like I did something for Halloween, but it wasn't specifically for Halloween because people should be loving at all times. But yeah, I think thank you. Thank you, Biscuit. I think Denise said it best. She said you should start an anti-series, and that would actually accommodate, that would accommodate me, and it would also accommodate me being able to produce some fun and interesting content. Oh yeah, do what you feel comfortable. Yep, definitely. Yeah, I like these. It was kind of hard to cut them out because they have, like I was saying, that they're softer and more flexible. And I tried earlier with my X-Acto knife, but it kind of pulled, like sometimes when you're cutting stuff, you could feel it dragging with the knife. So that was kind of hard too. I just used those what do you call these scissors? Unicorn, I don't know, unicorn scissors. I don't be into all the technical language. I just do what I do. No, definitely not, Darian. That's actually my system. I don't follow the crowd and everything. So I got you on that. I definitely got you on that. Yeah, Jan, I had to. I had to. Definitely. So yeah, this is a lot of fun. You know what? Let me try this one more time while I have you guys here because I'm still thinking, Biscuit, do you know how to make somebody a moderator? Because I try. Well, I did. I know how to do it, but it's not accepting a person. Oh, that's right. It was because it was more than one name similar to hers. And I mean, theirs is exact too. Oh, speaking of which, I meant to bring this up too, guys. There's a Bougie Nails on a Budget channel. Somebody has that name as a channel name. And it won't let me. Nope, it ain't gonna let me do it. I'll have to find out why. Because I see the reason why I'm hesitant is because I'm seeing, the different like how we have our channel like pics. I'm seeing something different on all of them. I'm not seeing you. So I don't want to make a mistake. Let me read a few comments. Why did it go back up there? Okay. Why did it jump back up there? Wow, that went pretty far back up in the comments. Oh, you know what? I just remember, Biscuit. It was because there's like four different same names. Duh. Four exact same names, but none of them have the same channel picture as hers. So I don't think it's her. And I don't want to make a mistake in adding her. Oh, thank you, Dari. Yeah, you have to stay true to yourself no matter. And don't get me wrong, it ain't easy. People think, people think some things are easy and they're not. Like I said, I always like during the time I was like, I gotta come up with some content. And let me tell you, the reason why I'm stumbling is because, okay, all right, hold on. Let me go back up and do that. Click her name, right click on it. Oh, thank you so much. I see it. Bam, DG, you should be blue. You are now in the blue. You are now blue. And look, just that quick in the excitement of this, I forgot what I was going to say. What was I talking about, y'all? She waxes her what? Her her tash or stash, like mustache? Yeah, thank you, Biscuit. Thank you. I know what I was going way too far up at the top too. I forgot what I was saying. Now you guys know I'm an old lady, so I think maybe 2 or 3 conversations is it for me. A mustache. Really? That is too funny. Oh, I know what I was saying. So you know how I was saying I have content? Let me tell you, I do. I have content like recorded that hasn't been edited. I have content ideas that are sitting and waiting to be recorded. And then I will still bring my behind in here and be sitting here like, what am I gonna do next? Does anybody else do that? Does she? I bet that is hilarious. Oh, sis, I'm gonna throw you on here. Do you want to be on here? I know you were saying that classes are really, really. I'm gonna do it anyway. Whenever you hear, you can just. That's Glitters Polished Nails. That's my sister. Everybody, my sister. And guys, you know what? You guys know we do all of this in love. So, please don't feel overlooked. Please do not do that because I love everybody on my channel. I'm not here to I don't want nobody to feel that way. I don't know if it happened. Now I can't click out. Oh no, she's in there. Okay, you in there. DG Latoya and Glitters Polished Nails. Thank you so much. Denise, you are hilarious. You be watching this girl shaving her stash, right? So yeah, does anybody else do that? Like come in, you have idea or ideas and then still sit and be like, what am I gonna do today? I'll do that. I'm guilty of that. But I do have things that are sitting and waiting for production as well as editing. Your son does motorcycle racing all the time, Jen. You do, Biscuit. Let me tell you something. When I watch your nail haul, I know because I think you did something where you you bought some stuff. I think it was from TikTok or Instagram or something, and then here, this is you. I'm talking to you like I know you already because I already feel that way. This is Biscuit. She's like, oh, so let me show you. And then she shows this one thing. And then she goes, but you know what? It was for 50 cents. So, I had to go get the whole thing, right? And then she comes out with like 15 more jars, right? So funny. I love it. I just love it. But yeah, that's me. That's me. I'll have stuff. Like I've got oh, there's some I got. You guys are good. It's hilarious. But anyway, I do have 2 short videos. That's the reason why I brought that up earlier. I have 2 short videos that if you guys haven't seen a lot of my freehand nail art, I took some video. Right. I took some videos from the past and turned them into some quick shorts. And I hope you guys do enjoy them. Otherwise, you're getting very sour, sweet and sour from a friend. She's challenged everyone to eat it on live in her group. They doing some stuff over there, huh, Denise? And then you guys, Dari has been into like the gaming stuff. So you like those, her language is, it tickles me like the ops and the bots and all that, right? I love it. I love it. I love the variety of everybody visiting, especially today. And I appreciate all of you. But yeah, that's a set. So what I'm going to do is, you guys saw that I brought the foot out, but I'm not going to do it today. And don't you guys have this foot? I was going to show you. Let me do that real quick too before I go. So if you have a nail practice foot, because I noticed the other day when I was editing, and I've showed this in the past when I originally bought this, like, was it about a year? How long have I been doing bougie nails on a budget? However long I've been doing it. These feet come with an enclosed nail bed. I've cut most of them, but if you take a look at the big toenail, right? It's enclosed. And what I mean by that is, see that fold? Look at how much more nail you have up under there. Okay. So if you use it as is, the way it comes, it makes you feel like you're scrunched in and you have to use it all tighten up. Now, I wouldn't open up the big toe so much. Right, the foot. The whole naked foot undone, right? You don't want to open this too much because there's very few nails that will fit in here. So you don't want to open it up too much, and then you lose what you could possibly have available to you to use as a nail insert, unless you're using those press-on toenails. But the press-on toenails don't have the you guys know what I'm trying to say, the back end of it to slide in. So you don't want to open it up too much. So what I did with mine, and this is the second one, remember, because I have the other one, that the original bougie nails on a budget foot. You have Lucy and Rita feet. So if you take your stork scissors and just lay it flat to the surface and just, millimeter by millimeter, you can cut it and it doesn't change the appearance of the foot. Just a little bit. To open up your nail bed. Nice and easy. Keep it flush to the surface. And open up that nail bed a little bit. So what I was noticing when I said I saw some things with the foot and I didn't like it, it was this toenail in particular. It kept looking like there was something in the corner, And it was because, and I still didn't cut all of it away. It is because the nail was in there, but this was folded over it, and there was still just a little piece sticking out that didn't catch polish, that didn't get polished. So you can open up your nail beds to your practice hands as well as your feet. Just lay it flush. Don't press too hard. Just to take a little bit at a time. And the silicone in these parts is just so paper thin. It's not going to be hard to cut at all. Just like that. And look at how much more nail you have available. And then there's still some more. But I do want to leave some, at least some, so that it still gives you that side well that keeps the nail from sliding back and forth. Okay, guys. So yeah, that's what I wanted to show you about the practice foot. So I had that other one. Where's my other one at? The other one I stopped using because I like this. Here it is. This is the original one, guys, and see the difference in the skin tone. So this one is the one that were from the original bougie nails on a budget. And after I used this one for a while, it's not that I dislike it. See how I opened up the nail beds on these? They don't come straight perpendicular to the edge of the nail. So I opened these up a little bit. This is the original foot that I was using. But I wanted to do a different color shade. Plus, I wanted a color shade that matched my own personal skin tone better. And it's still a slight difference, but then I could still take pictures with this in my hands separate, and you could barely see a difference. It's not that bad, right? I don't know. So I just thought I'd explain that to you guys. Okay. Oh, are you on live simultaneously with me too? I didn't know you were on live, sis. So hopefully some of the things that I shared was helpful today. And again, like I said, there'll be much more. Jeannie shares a lot of informational stuff. She gonna give you a quiz when you step up in her room. Okay, she gonna quiz you. So if you really want to learn, she gonna throw them terms at you. All right. Hey sis, that's how Demi doing. You have only found one skin tone foot, but you can get different. Yeah, you could. No, you can get different. Well, you see, I got two different color feet. The vendor I got mine from had three different shades. What happened was I picked the second one that I got, hoping it would match one of my hands, and it doesn't. So it looks like I'm gonna be shopping some more. And look at Jeannie, there she go, right on time when I'm saying that. Biscuit too, because these girls are some shoppers. I can't keep up. I can't keep up. I told you guys I got to work overtime in order to get my shopping money on. Right. I got to work that OT. Okay. Okay, guys. So, yeah, that's the nail set. That was the nail design. Just keeping something fun going beyond the festivities from yesterday. And I'm gonna leave that right there. And then when I probably finish this off, and then what I'll do is I'll post it up as a new thumbnail with the foot and the nails together. Okay. Okay, guys, thank you so much. I had another great time today. Biscuit, I'm so glad to see you. Jeannie, thank you so much for coming by. Dari, you're gonna have to let me know how you doing with that acrylic. I want to see your nails. Cause I think Dari says she wear them nails like bam, bam, right? She wears them out to there. Thank you, Denise. Okay, guys, thank you so much. I really enjoyed this evening. I love all of you, and continue to be safe out there. And I'll see you in the next one. Much love. I even do this in the shutdown too.